Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my platform. I am the Psychic Tarot Angel Oracle. My name is ASTRAEA Love, and I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to guide you guys and to give you a reading. Okay, so please make sure that you guys are familiar with my legal disclaimer. It's in the description box below. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching, the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not bully or attack or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes gatekeeping, shadow banning, and the copywriting of my content. Everything said on this platform is copyrighted by God and the Holy Spirit, so do not steal messages from them. Okay, now as I would like to call upon the ancestors and the archangels and God and the Holy Spirit and Jesus and anything else that is of light, also the Galactic Federation and our starseed families. And I like to ask that they would completely protect us and shield us to block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. Now, as I call upon your personal favor, Most High God, I would like to ask that you continue to give me the full armor for protection during my life's work and mission here on the earth. I am eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, so we're going to start with the What's the Tea Oracle. Cut the deck. We'll see what pops up. Obsessive lover, dangerously toxic, unhealthy, possessive, and karmic. This doesn't have to necessarily be a lover. This obsessive person could also be a friend that you used to have. You're moving on from this obsessive lover. Thank you. Next, moving forward. I feel like you're not willing to waste any more time in fear or in lack or in struggle. I'm also picking up that this person may be very haunted by your presence. They may be very upset that you have moved on. They're stuck in their pride and their ego. Okay, so maybe this person feels like you damaged their ego. I feel like this person's always been a wolf in sheep's clothing to you. They've always been a predator. This person has never been somebody who has actually been for you, if that makes sense. Like this person, when they were for you, they were just trying to control you. They've got a lot of bad karma because they have screwed so many people over, but it's also because they screwed you over. This is why you may not witness people's karma, and it doesn't ever make you feel any better that somebody's going through something, but this person needs to get their karma because they need to leave you alone and to stop focusing on you. This person needs to heal themselves. They've got bad habits. They could be, struggling with toxicity. Welcome in Angel 101. This person could be really struggling. Part of their bad karma could be this addiction. Again, that's more of a generational thing. I don't want to go into this person's energy too much because I want this to stay relevant to you. But yeah, this person's got some generational healing to do. Let's just say that. And I also feel like if this person would just face their bad karma and just be a good person. This person knows how to be a good person. They just don't want to because they get so high on whatever this substance is. And then they stay up all night and they think about you. How are they going to be able to go to a job when they're trying to numb themselves of the loss of you? I mean, that sounds really drastic. You could have moved. You could have literally moved away from this person. And they're like, come back, come back. You're not ever coming back. Like you're never going back to who, first of all, you were never who this person thought you were. This person thought that you were weak. I don't know what was wrong with them. I'm good. How are you, Girl Gone? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Monday. But yeah, you could have moved just recently and literally this person is freaking out. Literally freaking out. You were over here reflecting. This is why I feel like because you guys contemplate and go within, that's why you realize that this person was some type of snake. And I guess we could just call them a wolf in sheep's clothing, but they were definitely, acting a snake on you or acting a donkey. Good. Keeping your head up. Very good. Absolutely. Keep your head up. Even if things seem like they're a little wompy right now, it's just because this person, whoever they are, they've tried to gain access to your guys' energy within the past 24 hours. And so I feel like you could be dealing with that energy. This person never has the facts about you. They make shit up. They make shit up, point blank, period. I feel like, you know, this person just wants to waste your time. I really feel like that. So why are they still coming up? Because you could have had to run away from this person. I'm not kidding. Because of their weirdness. I do feel like you guys are recovering from some type of gang stalking situation. You had somebody that was really obsessed with you. I don't know if you knew this person was obsessed with you. This person has lost their vehicle or they're about to. Also, if somebody was sending you some type of spell to your car, that has been returned to sender. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Oops. Cock blocking. This is what they were thinking. This person feels like, you know, if you get back with them, then they can stop you from achieving your destiny. No, they can't. That's the whole part about people don't understand destiny and fate. If you choose to be yourself, like this person wants to be you. If you choose to be yourself, yeah, vehicle shut down. If you choose to just be yourself, you're going to win. Like literally, you don't have to do anything other than that. Somebody sees you as this boss daddy and they're afraid that this boss daddy, whoever this person is that you're meant to be with, they're afraid that this energy is going to come into your life and they're not going to be able to be there to siphon it or stop it. Well, they have every right to be afraid because, like I said, you guys are bosses. You guys are emperors. And you always have been. This person just doesn't like the fact that you're shining without them. They may be very like apologetic at first. They're bankrupt. Okay. So they want to bankrupt you. This is not happening. I don't know how many different ways I can say the same message. These people's intentions for you are not being, they're not being received well by on the other end of spirit. Okay. Spirit is not going along with this shit. Spirit's basically going, okay, deal with your karma, person. Let your ego go. Move on from being so fucking excuse my language, so egotistical. This person is so egotistical. They're so stuck in their pride and their ego that they will never face up to their bad karma. And if they don't ever clear this karma and stop being a predator to other people, this person tries to screw over everyone they come into contact with. They're always trying to get evidence on people. Like, evidence for what? This person's always partying and always looking you up on social media, stalking the crap out of you on the internet. I don't feel like this person has a car, so they can't. I'm not making fun of them. But like, it's just a silly way of thinking that they have to come in and stop something for you. This person's always partying. That's kind of a problem. You're over here unbothered, living your life in the sun. You guys could literally love to go swimming. I say yes. And going to any natural bodies of water, I say yes to that. You're over here unbothered that this person is so in love with you. It's crazy. Oh, welcome in Aquarius Galactic Federation. I love that screen name and your picture is awesome. So yeah, this is funny. I feel like you're over here unbothered while this person is stressing out because they're bankrupt and you used to help this person. So maybe they weren't always on these substances, but they are recently. They want to open up a love triangle. Like this is, you know, somebody is real upset that you will not be their mistress or that you won't have sex with them. I mean, like that's really what we're looking at here is somebody that's so obsessed with what's between your legs that they can't think right. And why do you have this effect on people? I don't think you consciously do it because you're a boss bitch, Queen Rising. I don't think you're consciously doing it. It's just these people get used to your energy. They get used to your love. And then, You know, they should not have been talking no shit on you. I mean, when people use slander and gossip, it is a form of like manipulation. I would say it's kind of works like magic. But this person doesn't have the power to speak you being rejected into creation. Like they don't have that prophetic power. I mean, I'm not for sure. You know what it's reminding me of? If you guys have seen the show it was a show called Preacher on TV. He had this like special voice he could use that was like called Genesis, and whatever he would say would happen. If he like pointed to this one kid that pissed him off and he was like, go to hell, and this other voice and the kid actually goes to hell. Anyways, if you haven't seen Preacher, you guys, the funniest freaking show, yo. Oh, thank you so much, Fashionista. Preacher TV show. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. It is hilarious. But yeah, this person was hoping that by them talking about you to others, that it would get you rejected or kicked out of shit. I feel like that's not actually what's happened. I feel like more people are intrigued. They see you coming up in this spotlight, and then this person is like, well, we started with obsessive lover, like obsessed. Okay. So like literally, I don't know if you've noticed that the thing you have between your legs causes people to go crazy like this, but yeah. Thank you so much, Fashionista. Yeah, your love has caused somebody to feel like they were on top of the world when they were with you. And now that they're not, it's like, whoo, they just have taken a deep fall. They want to do this dirt digging. I feel like this is rejected. If this person has brought up your name to others, they're getting rejected about this, whatever they're saying. It's like people are like, no, we figured this person out. You're just dealing with a narcissist. Like at least, you know, someone being narcissistic, when I consider narcissism to be 7 different demons, okay, that rule over that condition. And I'm not a doctor or anything, but this person is narcissistic. So like, you're not going to understand why they're doing this because it makes no sense for your logical brain can't comprehend this weird shit. And there's nothing wrong with that. This person, seriously, they should have valued you when you were with them, is all I want to say. They want to give you like a dirty offer because they're over here dirt digging, being dirty as shit, being slimed to you. Like, that's crazy. They want to dig some shit up and give you some bullshit offer. No, it's a hell no. You're not going to be this person's mistress or whatever that they're thinking. This person's just kind of like suffering because they can't have your energy anymore. I truly feel like they're suffering for that. And it's not like you're like, oh, you can't have any of my energy. You're just protecting yourself. You're ignoring purposeful triggers like you should be, just relaxing. Because literally, we don't want to feed into anything to make it more powerful. But I'm going to tell you right now that this person from the past, they do not have power. They don't have authority in the spiritual realm. And they're not respected because they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. God knows this person's intentions for you. That's why anything that they attempt to do, God will counteract it. And all you have to do is not engage with this person because they want to pull you back into an old cycle that you've already healed from. Yeah, with fake smiles. This person's super fake. They will smile in your face. This is like this person, you being separated from this person has saved your life. Literally. They feel like they're into you. They feel like you guys have good chemistry, but I can promise you that this is just a memory of the past. They may come forward saying, oh, we had such good chemistry. We did it. No, this person was basically using you the entire time. And I'm not trying to make you a victim because you're not a victim. But this person, if you felt victimized, this person was attempting to do that. They definitely don't like hearing that you're not their person. This person has gone to somebody else that does divination and has asked about you, and it was a no. I mean, this reader, whoever told this person it was a no, that it was going to be a no. Romantic love affair, that it was going to be a no, literally. If you come towards her on any, or him, on anything that's other than straight up authentic, you being straight up in the upright and being authentic, then she's going to see right through it. And this is how this person knows that you've gone through an evolution. You've actually evolved and changed. Literally, this person could be a divination abuser. They could be always like asking a Ouija board, I just heard, or literally going to somebody. Because you move in silence, this person's trying to find out with divination what your moves are, because they want to stop you. Your light irritates their demons. This is why they feel like they need to know what you're doing. They're stalker and they're broke. This person has been losing consistently since you guys have split up. Stalking, watching, obsessed. Some people just need to learn that it's time, it's over, and to move on. This person needs somebody else to come into their life. Literally. They were always marrying for money anyways. This broke ass person just wants to get back with you because you paid for shit. I said that at the beginning. You could have supported this person, is what I said, literally, and they took advantage of you being a kind, giving person. That's sad. I mean, this person doesn't want to work. They want you to do everything. Okay. I mean, there's a time and place for everything, but there should be equal efforts on both sides of a relationship. And if you're already being you, then how can this person become you? This is what I'm saying. Like, they do not realize you're over here already being you, fulfilling the position of being you. By turning this person away, narcissists, well, exactly, is exactly. This dodging bullets is you literally going, okay, for everything that I've been through, I know that I'm not going to offer myself up as a sacrifice for this person. I'm not going to be their shield when they get hit with this bad karma. God's asking, are you going to stand there and absorb that negative karma, or are you going to move away? The fact that you're going to walk away from this person if they try to come back, it's because you don't want to suffer. It's not like people can throw their karma on you. That's a misconception. But if you're around somebody else when they're getting their karma and you try to intervene, you could basically become affected by the karma as well, because you tried to intervene on God teaching this person a lesson. And not like God's trying to punish this person, but this person has not seemed to get it, that they need to go through an awakening and evolve as well. They have not seemed to get it. Where you've been like obedient, this person hasn't. I also feel like you have also protectors in the spiritual realm that do not like this person's intentions. And so they're basically trying to deter this person from focusing on you. But yeah, they're stalking your light. This person only wants to come back in your life so that they can wreak destruction. They want you to give them money. Beware of any like churches that tell you that you need to give them money or threaten you. I don't know why I had to say that, but there may be something like that. This person feels like you should just be giving them money. And by you blocking them and not talking to them, you're basically dodging bullets, literally dodging bullets. You know what I mean? But yeah, as it should be. You shouldn't have to suffer because somebody else continues to screw people over. Like, you have generally good karma, you guys. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. You're going to remain unfazed, even though this person's intention is to disrupt your peace. That's what they want. They don't want you being in a peaceful state, because they feel like if you're too peaceful, then you're going to thrive without them? You've been thriving without them. I don't know where they're getting this all of the sudden energy from. Maybe they just had a realization that you're doing better without them and they want you back. The shit fell on the floor. It's a no. They want you back. Like, but the thing is that your intuition is too strong. It's basically stronger than this person's witchcraft or whatever they do at divination. Your intuition is stronger than that. What God naturally gave you is more powerful. So yeah, I feel like, especially if you didn't have a child with this person, there's no reason for you to accept. First of all, and I'm not making fun of anybody that's broke, but somebody that's broke should not be trying to get married in the first place. Anybody that is broke and marrying for money, you know what I mean? Like, they should not be trying to have a relationship if they don't have any money. Like, and I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just common sense. Obviously, relationships cost money. This is like buying a horse, but not anticipating the fact that you would need to feed that horse and put it in a stable to keep it alive. This person realizes that they're completely broke. They have nothing to offer. They have nothing to offer you that would be something that you would want. And it's not just like that everything's about money, but I'm talking about even emotionally, this person doesn't have anything to offer for you. It is common sense, and people knowing who they are is like, I don't know why we're having such an identity crisis where there's so many copycats. There's so many people that are being really weird. Maybe it was happening before, but I just didn't notice it because I didn't look at it all the time. But yeah, I feel like this stalking, watching, obsessed behavior is strange. I do feel like it's weird. You're a jackpot. When people get with you, they begin to win. This is why this person wants you back. They know that this jackpot energy, this rich inheritance energy, or unexpected money, they feel like you've come into unexpected money since you haven't been with them. So what if you have? This person was straight up cock blocking you and trying to hold you back from creating anything on your own or being self-sufficient in any way. This person is basically stopping you from being successful. They know that you're this jackpot energy and that you have this jackpot energy around you. And they know that you were so giving to them. You were giving them money in the past. You were so giving to them. But now when it's time for them to actually give back to you, it's complete bullshit. I mean, this person wouldn't even pay bills or anything. And first of all, who wants to just sit around not doing anything? This person's weird. They feel like they're going to make you an offer that's going to make you want to come back to them. I disagree with that. They're not ever getting back with you. You guys are never getting back together. Taylor Swift. Creep in. You know that creepy crawly feeling that I was just feeling in the other, I guess it was the other reading. That creepy crawly feeling. This person is waiting to see you win big, and then they want to come back and steal it all. Point blank, period. That's what their motive and intention is. To steal it all, to take it from you, to manipulate you, to put something in your food, to make you completely insane so that they can have access to either your energy or to the shit that you own. It's like always for the love of some fucking money. It's just sad. This person is truly pathetic, and I pity them. Even though they're a wolf in sheep's clothing, they're basically a predator. They're going to try to use scarcity tactics. No. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Okay, you can gain any type of offer that you want. I want you guys to start thinking that you can be with whoever you want, but God's got somebody perfect for you. And it's not going to be, that perfect person for you is not going to be a scarcity tactic, okay? All you have to do is say no to this energy and this other person will come in, like fairly quickly as well. And you won't have to do anything unnatural to meet them either. It's a strong no. I agree with that. It's a F no. But this is like, you could just see how your life would be messed up if you were still messing with them. You would not come into this jackpot energy. That's why they're watching. This is why I would suggest anybody that was an obsessive lover that wants to come back, it's a strong no, because the only reason they're wanting to come back now is because they want somebody else to suffer through this bad karma. This bad karma is what they're dealing with because they treated you wrong. Maybe they don't understand the law of attraction and how karma works. Maybe this person doesn't get it. Yeah, they're definitely hooked on your energy. That's what I'm starting to think. Maybe this person is in denial, or they're naive, or maybe this narcissist was babied by every person around them and nobody ever told them that if you do bad shit to other people, bad shit will come to you. This person wants to blame everybody else for the reason that they're fucked up. And that's not, I mean, it could be that other people were a part of the reason that they're messed up, but the fact that this person chooses not to heal is the reason that they're this messed up. And they don't want you to heal. They want you to go back into scarcity tactics so that you think you have to accept something less than what you deserve. And absolutely not. You should only be accepting what you actually deserve, which is something good. This person wants you in your head, overthinking, stressed about them, worried about your finances. This person's ridiculous. Just they're the ones that's worried about their finances. This is somebody who hates your intuitive nature. They hate on your spiritual light and magic and power. This person is totally like feeling like you are more powerful than them. Yeah, this person could be associated with another karmic female, because this person is not a female. This is a masculine energy. But yeah, they're associated with a karmic female that is a spiritual hater as well, that wants to fight you because this man is still in love with you. That is what I am feeling. This person, whoever they are, they're still in love with you. So whoever they're with now is upset about that. Oh, well. There's nothing you can do about that. Straight up. There's nothing you can do about that. Yeah, this person wants to come in and kiss your ass, give you flowers, send you fucking gifts. They're played out, though. Straight up, Spirit's like, no. You can try to, you can try, but you're not going to succeed. That's what I would tell this person. Let's see what else. What else, Spirit? This person's played out. They're always fishing for comments. They're basically wanting you to contact them and tell them how you're doing. I feel like this person could be facing something in the legal system as well. Maybe they need to pay their child support. Maybe they owe money to the courts. I don't know what this is, but this person has a warrant. Child services. Maybe that's what it is that's bringing them into the courts. Kids at risk of being taken or reporting abuse, something like that. And if this person even thought about calling child services on you, it's a no. Yeah, this person's definitely watching your bank accounts. So, use your intuition anytime you accept a new friend request. I don't even fuck with Facebook or Instagram. The only thing I have for Instagram is like my AI artwork, but yeah, you guys will not find me on any other platform. Right now, I'm only on YouTube. And so this person is stalking you through every platform that they can gain access to. They're just a happiness hater. Look at this person like looking towards your happiness, you kissing this awesome person, and they're like, no, that can't happen. This person literally is with a karmic ass energy. Why can't you have a good life? That this person needs to understand that if they don't want you to have something, they're not going to have it. It's just not logical. Screenshot, getting evidence, proof, and facts. This person is trying to find out if you're dating or not. Or if you're with somebody new. They want the inside scoop, a closer look. They want to be all up in your business. This person is not a part of your business. That's crazy. The only reason they want to be up in your business so that they can find a way to deceive you into being with them. There's no, and maybe this person, I feel like this person has been told by somebody that does divination that you are not the answer. If this person thinks that you curse them because they're losing since you've not been with them, no, it's just, they're just experiencing what it's like to be living in their own energy. That's all. Yeah, there you go. Just YouTube. Yeah. Fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. This person could be literally sending you packages and shit like that of stuff that you literally, you're like, I don't need this cursed shit. Like, thank you, but send it back. I don't need this. This person's clout hungry. They know that you're here to do something great. And they're very threatened by it. I feel like this person is definitely carrying some type of sexual infection they got from this karmic that wants to fight you. They wanted to steal something from you. This was all about coming for your money. So you must be about to come into some type of jackpot or some type of inheritance, or this could even be you tapping into your spiritual gifts and using that to create abundance. This person doesn't want you working. They don't want you. They want you completely reliant on them, but then they want you to be paying for everything as well. This person is stuck in a mentality of scarcity and lack. They're never going to change from that. They're going to live their entire life feeling the loss of you. And that's probably the worst revenge you could get on anybody. And it's not even intentional. It's just like a side effect of them treating you like shit and you moving on. 3131, when I said that. You mastering this and moving forward. This person truly was just irritated by your light. They did not like to see you thrive. And it's something that really bothers this person. So I feel like if they want to stalk you through social media and continually trigger themselves by looking you up, they can do that. This person is also trying to find out how much money you have because they really feel like they're going to come in and scam you out of something. These people are not going to be scamming you out of anything. What God has for you is for you, whether these people make a plan about it or not. So yeah, I would definitely not accept any offers from this person at this time. We're going to do, and they could be extremely thirsty. Like I'm feeling the hay fever feeling right now. Ooh, that almost spilled. But it's not actually hay fever. It's just it's a resistance in my throat. Something doesn't want me to tell you how to get away from this person because this person has some type of spirit on them. I don't know what the hell that's about, but they've got something attached to them. And I feel like it's from messing with this karmic. That's why it's so important. It's so important to be weary of who you lay down with. Make sure that you really know that person. Okay. So we're going to see what we can do to heal the situation because that's what we ultimately want is for this situation to heal itself so that it goes away. Because nobody wants to live with a stalker. Nobody wants to live with somebody from the past that's obsessed. I pray that these people find peace and I pray that they find God. Okay. That would be the best alternative. I pray that they find a partner that they can be obsessed about as much as they are obsessed with you, that they could be obsessed with them. Because that would be the best thing for them to just move on, Yeah, karma. Look, being true. Like I said, as long as you just be yourself, like you've already fulfilled the purpose of being yourself. This person cannot be a better version of you than yourself. It says, I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am. And I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth. Being your true, authentic self is what frees you from this cycle. Because this is somebody that wants to pull you back into a cycle that doesn't benefit you anymore. And they'll never tell you that because they're not conscious. They're like not a conscious being. They're not self-aware like that. Positive action. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go and entrust to God, especially because you cannot change if this person doesn't want to face their karma. You can't change if they don't want to be, you can't do any, you can't have control over this person. And by knowing that, it gives you the ability to give them to God, because sometimes we can pray for people as much as we can, but sometimes it actually takes releasing them to the Most High God for a change to happen. Because if that's taking positive action and being grateful, like you can even say, if you have to talk to this person, and I hope to God you don't, but you could say, you know, I'm really grateful that I had experienced all of the lessons that I've experienced with you, that I had you in my life. I'm really grateful for that. But I'm just like moving forward. It says, I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me. I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts. Riches surround me, and I appreciate all that life brings to me, the good and the bad, because you wouldn't be able to value the good as being good if you didn't have anything to contrast it with. And we are beings of duality. So acknowledging that within ourselves and then within the creation, but knowing that what we can be grateful for all of it, because all of it is experience. And we are here on Earth School to experience what it's like to be a human. But we are truly spiritual beings. Release. I stop fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. So that is how you release. Through gratitude is a great way of releasing, aka star seeds. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So being true, positive action, gratitude, and releasing. That's how you heal this situation. I love these cards. One step at a time. I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. When you stay in the present moment, you really are able to become very powerful. You step into your power because when you're in the present moment and you're actively engaged, your part of your consciousness and mind is not in the past, focusing on what you don't have or what you missed or what you did wrong. And then the other part of your consciousness is not in the future, fearing what is to come. So the only way to live is in the present moment, because that's all we technically have. We may not even wake up tomorrow. And I'm not saying that to speak that over anybody, but I'm just saying, if we're realistic, some people on this planet tomorrow will not wake up. Okay. That's what I'm going to say. That, I was watching this video and there was some type of prophetess preacher person. Anyways, everybody was freaking out because she was telling these children that they were sinners and that they need to die or they deserve to die. Anyways, it's shit like that I want you guys to release. Any type of fear mongering, weird beliefs, things that you were just told as a child. I want you guys to question everything. Because what you don't question, you accept. And I don't want you guys to accept any weird beliefs. Like, it's redundant to say if somebody deserves to die or not. It's just inevitable. Because we live, we will transition. I mean, and death is an illusion. There is no real death. I mean, in the way that we think of it, I guess. But it's always a transition. So one step at a time. When you're in the present moment, it's easy to see that one step that you need to take. And so that's where I want you guys to be, because that's where you're the most powerful. And when you're in the present moment, you can engage. You can always choose to focus on something positive. You can always take whatever has triggered you and redirect your consciousness to something that's positive, something that makes you feel good, right? That you do want. Joy. Like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lives in magical moments, not in the material. It's also in the material as well, though. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light. Joy is such a beautiful emotion. It encompasses gratitude and happiness. And so, reaching for that which brings you joy is going to really benefit you, especially when you're looking at, oh, I've got this big goal to complete. Well, you realize that your destiny is something that you have already completed. Same thing with your fate. And the thing is that every step you take, no matter what direction you go, you walk closer and closer to that destiny. But when you're in the present moment, living as yourself, you are in that destined path. You're being true to your authentic self. It says, the voice of the heart, I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. Like if you follow your heart, you will never be in a bad space, especially if you're listening to your heart. Faith. I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in my future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. Yes, you guys hold individual and collective value. Guidance. In times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my fate to God and my faith is rewarded. Wow, faith and then guidance. See, we walk by faith, not by sight. Wow. That's beautiful, you guys. Vitality. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body and every one of my cells regenerates. Yes, absolutely. Harmony. I open myself to the divine being within me. I am the image of God. Thus, I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony. Literally, like I said, being in the current moment, it allows you to enter into a state where you experience that joy and that harmony. Divine light, I am an expression of love and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonders and goodness of who I am. You guys are really good, beautiful beings. You're light workers, star seeds, earth angels, all of you guys that are in the chat. And most likely whoever comes across this reading as well. Especially if you are wondering like, oh, am I a star seed? Have I had more experiences other places? Yes. If you're even thinking those thoughts, then yes, it applies to you. Everything turns to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. Literally, you guys are growing and becoming stronger. And the fact that you guys continue to move forward is like something that you have to understand how unique you are. Other people are faced with the same challenge or same challenges, and they don't choose to move forward. The fact that you do means that you are this light being. You're here to lead others. Learning to love myself. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of life and I allow myself to shine. You are. All right, let's get one more and then I'll let you guys go. Affirmation. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and I am respected by others. So yeah, so we had being true, positive action, gratitude, release, one step at a time, joy, the voice of the heart, faith, guidance, vitality, harmony, divine light. And then we had learning to love myself, everything turns to light, and then affirmation. So all of those that we just talked about are going to be ways that you move past this struggle and this person from your past. But again, I feel like you guys are over the biggest hump of it. It's just really releasing and really, really going within and saying, is there anything I need to heal within myself, that allowed me to draw in this broken person? Because you don't want the next, like if you don't heal why this person came into your life, then the next person that comes into your life may have some of the same qualities, and you don't want that. You want this next person, you want to heal from whatever they traumatized you with, and then be ready like an open book for the next person to come in, right? And thinking, if we believe that we always repeat the past and never get out of cycles and stuff like that, that's very pessimistic thinking. But if we believe that, then that's all we're going to see in our reality. So knowing that we do control our reality with our thoughts and our beliefs, and we can choose with our free will what we're going to think about next, that's what gives us the ability to be the author of our own life. Yes, you have what it takes. You truly do. It says, jump at the chance to show off your self-esteem, your greatness. Like being confident is sexy. Being confident is cool. Being confident, there is a difference between being cocky and being confident. People who are confident are also very humble people. So I think a lot of times people will get that mixed up, but it's okay to be confident in yourself. And if that's who you truly are, then that's what you should show. Do your best and forget the rest. Literally, do your best at any given time. If you're doing your best, you're going to see good results. The question isn't who's going to let you, it's who's going to stop you. There's nobody that can stop you from achieving your destiny and being great. And I don't care what is coming out of their mouth. The only person that could stop you is God, and God is not going to stop you from being great. Okay, God is going to be there celebrating you, preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies while you're whooping ass and taking names. You know what I mean? So yeah, success is not something to be afraid of or ashamed of. And, neither is wealth. Your potential to succeed is infinite. Knowing that infinite potential. You're naturally charming. It says, I'm naturally charming. Let all that negativity melt away. You may want to take a spiritual bath or do a smoke cleanse, either of those things, or even just praying. I mean, you don't have to do a spiritual bath unless you want to, but, doing something to cause somatic release or to relax yourself, treating yourself really softly and kindly is always going to help. It's going to help, especially if you're going through anything that is toxic, like this person trying to come back. You are much stronger than you think. Sometimes you don't know your own strength until you're actually tested, and that's why God tests us, so we can discover our own strength. But I feel like you guys have the willpower and the won't power to get through anything that God throws at you. And it's not that God's throwing things at you. God wants you to make better choices when it comes to yourself, when it comes to what you put in your temple. And I can't be the one to tell you what it is to put in your temple, because everybody's body is different. But, you will be guided to the things that are best for you. It says, find your voice and shout it out from the rooftops. Whenever I'm looking at anything, I do a compatibility on it, and I go between 1 and 10. What is the compatibility on this substance, this medicine, this whatever it is? And then, usually anything that's artificially made is like a 3 out of 10, which is not very high, but still getting a 3 compatibility out of 10 is better than not having it at all. So that's why, being really in touch with your intuition is very important. Whatever happens today, don't worry, it's going to be okay. Even if you were to be put in like a weird position, it's going to be okay. You are always so safe. It says you were born to be awesome. Lady Gaga was born this way. I choose to find humor and joy in every situation. Wow, you went through a death experience. Oh my goodness. Glass impacted your skull, collapsed lung. Oh my gosh. Wow, 2 days in the ICU, no support. Did it all alone, came out stronger. Wow. Wow, Aquarius, that's crazy. See, there's a reason that you're alive. I want you guys to realize that. There is a definite reason that you guys are alive. Let's do this. Be excited. Look at life through the eyes of a child. It says, love yourself today. I'm so proud of you guys. You're going to do so awesome. I do feel like God is going to test you as a situation or a person or a place or a thing from the past that didn't serve you. But the moment that you choose yourself, which is the only thing that logic will allow you to do, you're going to move past that test. And then you're going to draw in something that is so great for you that you'll be like, wow, I could have never dreamed this up. Thank you, God. And you'll know that it came from God. All right, you guys. Thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you all for being here. Please like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. Okay. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you. I'm giving you air hugs and lots of love and support on your spiritual journey. Okay. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Love and light and peace be with you, guys. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.